I'm sorry.
That's my line. Wow. There's a lot of you. You guys must like the dance comp or something. Do you want to see cute fluffies twisting and twirling and going all crazy out here on the dance floor? Is that what you're here to see? Okay.
They might be here for that.
No, they're here for us. Because we're just so adorable. Actually, he's adorable. I'm just adorable. Just a little. All right. Are there still people lined up? Is that it? We got everyone in. I've heard that. Never mind. All right. Well, I guess, judges, are you ready for us to get underway? Or do you need a few minutes? You good? You good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Motor City FairCon 2019 Dance Competition! I am one of your hosts, Pandez, and with me is the wonderful, the talented Midnight Wolf. I was going to let you say your name.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Midnight Wolf, yes.
Yes, he is. He's talking, and his mouth isn't moving, and it's freaking me out. Stop talking and looking at me without moving your mouth.
Give him a kiss.
Okay, no, that's not. All right, so to get things started now, for those of you, if you may not have been to a dance competition before, one thing we do like is noise! If you see someone doing something crazy and wild that you know you could never do, and I most assuredly never could do, then hoot, holler, scream, go,
Make all the noise for them. Because these performers are here, they've got a great show for you tonight. The more feedback they get from you, the more they're going to give you in return. So if you see something you can't do that's just amazing, let them know. Clap, cheer, holler.
All right, so to get things started, we're going to have one of our judges come out here and tear up the dance floor so bad that we're going to have to reset it and you'll have to go out and win money. No. But he is going to do a showcase for y'all. Are you ready? Are you ready for
Show me what you got.
Taking a moment, just imagining that I'm dancing with you. I'm your pole and all you're wearing is your shoes. You got soul, you know what to do to turn me on until I write a song about you. And you have your own engaging style, and you've got the knack to build the fire. And you make my slacks a little tight. You may invest in them if you like that. If you cash and spend the night, but you don't play. You got everything you need, especially me. Sister, you've got it all. You make it all in my day. Your essence in my mind. Sister, you've got it all.
Reinhard, we need to find you some new tunes.
Ah, you kids today with your techno music. You should enjoy the classics like Hasselhoff.
Man, I can't even take you seriously right now.
I'm selfish, never did think about anyone but myself. Not helpless, never want help, let go to hell. Whiskey, wine, night after night, haunt me. Losing my mind, standing on fire, haunt me. Never gonna let you go.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I could never, ever, ever do anything like that. I could attempt, but then they'd need to build a new floor. Was that awesome?
Oh, very awesome. Guys, did you like that?
This is what we want to bring to the floor tonight for you guys. So up next, we have our first competitor of the evening. Midnight Wolf, would you like to do the honors?
Our first competitor of the night is Freya.
Give it up, Freya!
It is on. Okay, cool. I don't know how to work technology. Don't look at me. Can we get some water also for the judges? Because he's dying. Hi, Freya. This is about you, not him. I want to say the execution of what you did, it was very clean. So that was good. I enjoyed that you clearly had a clear idea of what you wanted to do, and you did that. In the future, I would love to see more complexity in your routine because at points it can feel like a little safe, and I really want you to like push it further and like really take it to that top tier. That's what I would suggest in the future. But what you did was solid, so thank you for doing that.
Hey girl. Shake, shake, boom, boom. No, you already know me. I love everything you do at every dance camp I see you, and you always bring something new to the table, and I absolutely adore that. And I think everyone here adores that as well. So keep up the work. I would honestly love to see more complexity and more moves, but you got this. Let her know. She got this.
Give her another round of applause for Freya.
What? Shake? No, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. we got oodles and oodles of more free. Does that sound great? Then put your hands together, make some noise for the next competitor, Nos! Hey, yeah, so, what? Green? Okay, yeah, I guess, anyway, yeah, you, oh, you don't burn my corn yourself, please. Thanks. Anyway,
But Birch, I love you. I don't want you to have eyes. That's the thing.
Anyway, so you did a really nice job going around the stage and also like a lot of like crowd interaction. The other thing I would say like you can improve a bit more definition on your move. So try to finish the move, try to make them sharper so instead of going like ages mode. Instead of going just like that, 1, 2. Try to actually finish the move and make it sharper. Other than that, it's like really nice that you also have like a really wide variety of styles.
Hello, what the hell? Hi. Why is it so much louder for me? I'm wearing a fursuit. Okay, whatever. I mean, this is my fur. I don't wear suits. I'm not funny. Anyway, hi, Nas. So you did some really impressive moves at some points. Good job for the worm and the B1 a little bit. What I would say is that I would like to see you build more dance technique around that because you seem to have some good concepts that you can build off of, and I'd like to see you do that more. But you seem to have a lot of good energy, and I really enjoy like how enthusiastic you are. So please channel that and just keep growing and practicing.
Man, I can't even talk today. Around the halfway point, I feel like you threw away a lot of your energy, especially after the worm pro. I know you slowed down quite a bit. All the way up until that point, I think it was really great. You kept it up with the songs at a really good pace. Just try to spread your energy out past the halfway point, and I think you got it. But yeah, other than that, you did a good job.
Well, that's big because everybody see my hand pause. One over there.
All right, give it up for Nas. I clearly could not do anything that he performed out here on that dance floor.
Neither can I.
Oh, I'm sure you could. Show us what you got. No. Should we go up to... Do they deserve an intro?
I don't know. Are you guys ready for another dancer? They might be ready.
All right, well, who we got up next, Midnight?
Our next dancer is Plugs.
All right, really great job. Man, I sound blacker with this thing on. I sound a lot more cherry without this. Don't take it to heart. Really good job. Really great job keeping the energy through the whole thing. The only thing that I really want to see you do is some variety throughout the entire thing. I know that you had about 3 to 4 different sections. I want you to do your best to try to mix it up next time. Throw something a little different so it can capture the crowd a little bit more. And with your song as well, work on the transitions a little bit because it kind of ended abruptly in between some parts. But man, pretty good job.
Hello there. So, I would love to give you a piece of advice, if that's okay. When I create my routines, I usually create like stick figure drawings of what I want to do for each pit. I think. Oh, that's funny. Really? Whatever. Anyway, I think that's a great idea for like something you could do to like really give yourself a clear idea of like what you want to do in each part of the routine. I just give a little suggestion there. Otherwise, thank you for coming out and showing your stuff.
Going around the stage and trying to get that crowd hyped up. And the only thing that I would recommend would be trying to keep your energy up. I saw like you start like falling a bit low in energy at the end. So trying to keep all those like energy up. You're also dancing to really high energy music. So yeah, try to conserve your energy through the whole piece. Other than that, you did great.
Give it up for Fluff, guys.
You know, I like that idea of the stick figure drawings, but you know, if I did that, they just all look like snowmans.
So, Pandas, who do we got next?
Who do we got next? We've got the one, the only. Put your hands together for Lotus Woe!
Hello. I didn't think you guys were going to tell us to like say what we think, but I guess I'll just go ahead and do it myself. Hello. So, Miss Thang. So great choice, Billie Eilish. Who here is a Billie Eilish fan? Who listens to the new album? Handful of you. Okay, we'll get you there. Don't worry. Everyone's in with a free copy of the album tonight. Look at your seats. Don't do that. Your dance. So what I would love to see in the future for you is some tighter movements. Because you're feeling yourself, I saw that, you're very flowy, but I would love like a little more like tightness. Like basically a good thing and a good routine is like change your tempo up. So like don't be at the same speed the whole time, because there's a lot of elements you can play with the song. So really use all the tools you have in that music, and it'll like make your performance go so much better. But well, song choice then. Thanks for performing.
Anyone else? I really like how you use that small details on the song. There's like a couple like that, like those like tiny details that make it like pop out really nice. I think I would recommend you like do a bit more variety on the song, especially on those in between moments. Instead of like try to do something, we're moving around. Try to move around with a purpose and with some other movements. But other than that, I really love like the like tiny gestures and the tiny details.
All right, give it up for Lotus Woe! Oh my gosh, I'm having a great time, you guys. So this next performer, I know this guy. He's really cool. He actually does some pretty awesome YouTube stuff. If you've never heard of him, you will know him now from not only his dancing but his great comedic stuff on YouTube. So Midnight Wolf, who do we have up next?
Up next we have Doom the Fox!
Doom the Fox!
As representatives of the host school, I expect each and every one of you to put your best foot forward, and I mean this literally because the universe is first and foremost that is sex.
You're watching me the entire time, aren't you? I love it. You're really, you must be tired. No, but on the real note, you improved so much from all the times I've seen you this. I absolutely love you and everything you do. No, but honestly, I don't. Do I even have anything? Oh, one thing. I had to think about it. I had a black moment. When it picked up the second time with the skipping, if you could mix that up a little bit, I get the build up was absolutely okay. But I want you to change that second, part with the 12s. If you could change that, I think it would have been absolutely perfect. But other than that, I think that was amazing.
Oh, they're talking over here. I think they're talking to me. They're eating. Lumen's eating food over here. He's hungry. Okay, anyway. Hi, baby. So, one thing I want to comment on, so I think it's really interesting you dance to spoken word. We don't hear that much. Now, I want to say, I understand the instinct to, want to, lip sync or muzzle sync, I guess, in your case. I'm a drag queen, I get that. But I think it'd be really cool if you, did more, dance technique to that spoken word, because you don't really see that a lot. So, that would make it pop in a really cool way. So, if you're going to do spoken word in the future, really just, take it there. Just, do some robotics animation, just something you wouldn't expect to see during somebody just talking. I think that'd be a cool idea. Yeah, but overall, I think you have some great spirit. I enjoy the concept of your routine, and thank you for coming up. I don't know if you can say anything.
Guys, give it up for doing the fox.
AKA Harry Potter and the Magical Fox.
Guys, enjoying all the dancers so far?
I think it's fantastic, isn't it?
I think it's magical. Sorry.
No, that's not problem. All right. Would you guys like to see another one?
Yes.
Close. Would you guys like to see another one? Better. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sable.
Let's get it.
Welcome to California, where every night it's on, yeah. We got that sunset Hollywood
Okay, I'm kind of useless. Yeah, so I really.
Yo, real quick, Lumen. I'm gonna let you finish, but stop turning my goddamn mic off.
Turn it off, someone turn it off.
I know who turned it off. Stop turning my mic off. Now you may continue.
Anyway, yeah, so I really like the choreo. You got like a really good range of movements. The thing I would say to improve would be try to be a bit more energetic and sharp with your movement. Try to finish the current move before starting the next one. Apart from that, you got like a really nice choreo. You also went around, you really nice, and also nice choice of song. So that's a really nice lap.
Hello, Olivia. How are you doing? So, I love that you did Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki. I really wish you would just go on straight into the beginning of the verse, though. So there's a lot of opportunities in that you could have used. Just saying, that's okay. I'm not going to count it against you. The one thing I would like to see more, get a little bit of footwork at the beginning, but I feel like it kind of tapered after that. Like, definitely use your entire body like more. I want to see more. Yeah, like basically move with purpose, because you would walk around a bit sometimes, and like definitely try to incorporate some sort of technique. You don't always have to, but like just more of it would be good. Otherwise, I really enjoyed your routine. I think it was like definitely a good example of like having an idea of what you wanted to do and like really executing that. So thank you for like really putting on a good performance, honestly.
You were really great out there. I love everything you did from start to finish. The only one thing I'll point you on that they haven't said already, it was the transition for me. It kind of like leaned into the other one way too fast before the other one even finished. And like, it felt like it was already trying to switch from one move to another right in the middle. But other than that, I think it was really great.
All right, give it up for Sable. I thought that routine was perfect.
All right. Judges, don't anger AV. Guys, give it up for AV for making this whole thing possible.
And stop turning the damn mic off. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Audio from the Starship Vega.
By the way, go to Kerfluffle. It's in Toronto on May 4th.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug, Indie FurCon in August. Anyway. Well, I am green with envy about midnight announcing the next person. Do you know the name of the next person?
I do. The next dancer we have for you guys is Taraku!
Show me what you got.
Hello, Tara. Goodness. So I will say that was a little more like restrained for you than normal. Like you weren't like busting out like insane moves, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Like you clearly had a clear idea what you wanted to do at every single point of the song. And I want to highlight that sort of really makes a good routine, like really maximizing on your time. Like doing some sort of like movement at every single point and really like, yeah. Like I will say I wouldn't have minded a grander sense of like a little more grander sense of finale as far as like on the big scale of things, but overall that was a very clean and like precise routine, and I think you're definitely contender for sure.
I liked it from start to finish. I couldn't really see anything to point out that was like absolutely wrong or anything. I mean, I think everyone loved you at this point. I have nothing, honestly. That was really nice.
Guys, give it up for Taraku!
Oh my god, that was just fantastic. I do have one quick announcement for anyone. If you have a phone and you brought it into the room with you and it is not currently on your person, we might have it at the door right now, so please check that. They have a phone at the door, please check with security. Alright, well that was, we're not at the halfway point yet. We've got noodles left.
That's good. You guys ready for another one?
Well, I know I'm hungry for more because our next competitor is Small Sandwich.
Hey! So cute. You still have a show of cuteness. I'm not even close. I'm Kingsford Charcoal compared to you. You good? No, but no. I love Drew using the stage and everything. The only thing that I want you to work on is your flow of energy. That I felt like that was a bit intense. And I know your energy was going off everywhere. If you can control that a little bit more, otter style, you got this.
Hello. Oh, good. Hope you win. Okay, so one thing I would love to comment on. You're so enthusiastic. What the heck? I can't. So during the build-up, I think what you should do in the future, if you're gonna do like a remix of the build-up, like try to like do more dance technique in that, like yeah, like so there's like some ticking or just like some robotics, just anything that like plays with those elements. Like really maximize like all your full time to do as much actual like dancing as you can. But other than that, I think you had some really great energy. I just want to see you like just no, you did, and I just want to see you like. What did you say? You're so cute. I didn't know you're small. I get it. You're too small. You were fun. Good job.
Yeah, I really like your enthusiasm. Like, look cute. The other thing I was saying, building a bit on what they say, is I try to control a bit their energy. So instead of being at 100% all the time, try to like go up and down, especially on the build up. So you want to go like slow before that build up, and then once the build up kicks in, you give your 100%. Don't wear yourself out. Yeah.
Give it up for a small sandwich. 100% of your daily requirement of awesome! Oh my goodness. Well, should we bring on out another performer for you?
Yes! And then, who is our next dancer?
Our next answer? Our next answer is, I hope I see this right.
I loved every transition, everything you did with the vocals was absolutely sublime. I loved every single movement, every interaction with the crowd. I absolutely loved it, and I think everyone loved it just as much.
Hello. So yes, your sass was very enjoyable. We're definitely both very lyrical performers, so I do appreciate that. However, obviously not everything has like a lyrical element you can play off of, so I want to see like more dance like technique like interspliced in between those. Like I want to see more footwork from you because you're very much on your upper half, and like let those legs do some work. Like come on, you can do some. I know you can do some with them legs. I mean, work them like it's always like that. It's always like that. But I love your attitude. Great song selection as well, and thank you for coming out.
Building a bit of what Brenda said is like the leg work. You can, and someone here is maybe playing the dance comp bingo. I'm going to mention levels. No one here is playing the dance comp bingo. Okay. Yeah. So like bingo, bingo or bingo. Bingo. What? Whatever. Anyway, yeah. You have spent most of your time standing up. You can also go crouch and also use the floor, go like up and down. Yeah. Apart from the pretty good.
I forgot one thing. I would love to see you change your tempo more. So like you were very at the same speed. I feel like just go fast or slow. Just really change it up. That would just want to get a little tick right there. That's all. You're good.
All right, give it up for That's my favorite name to say of all the performers.
That does. I do believe that brings us to the halfway point of this dance competition.
It does bring us to the halfway point of the competition.
Are you guys enjoying it so far? Well, at the halfway point here, we have one of our judges that would love to show you a performance they have. And we get Brenda Banks.
Brenda Banks, come on the screen! I like what you got.
Oh, that was a Amazing pandas. I think if I tried that, they'd be carrying me off in a stretcher.
If I tried that, there'd be a hole my size right in this dance floor. And they'd be like silly putting it over to do the rest of the competition. Whoa, that was crazy.
All right, guys. Ready for another performer now?
No. We're gonna start off the second half of the competition, right? Are you ready for another performer, girl? Give it up for Beta Monkey!
I love you, monkey! Ouch. Ouch. Look at me, I'm a beautiful creature. I don't care about your what colors too much noise, I will teach ya. Come go.
It's always so good to see you guys. It's so nice. That's the only thing I have to say.
Oh, baby doll. I feel like the way you pace your performances is so important because like you really build in such a fantastic finish. You truly understand pacing. You understand maximizing on your time, your execution, riding your movements. Everything is clearly thought out from start to finish in the best possible way. I adore you forever, honestly.
Yeah, I got nothing. No, I'm serious. I got nothing. You good? You good? You destroyed that floor. I don't.
Give it up for Beta Monkey! He might be Beta Monkey, but he's alpha in my book. Bring up the ass.
Man, what a way to start off the second half of this dance competition. Guys, keep that energy up for our next dancer, because our next dancer is Siberia.
absolutely love the energy. You remind me of me sometimes when I just throw everything right out on the floor and die like halfway through but keep going. You're me right now, and I absolutely love that. My only thing is that when it like slows down and tries to pick back up, I know that you were walking around a little bit. If you can feel in those little paces, either with like a march or something, or just like some jit or something in between there, I think that will fill in the blanks really nicely. Other than that, I liked it.
That's honestly really my main thought was just filling stuff in. And obviously, as going forward, just definitely add like more complexity to your routine. That's really all I can say besides that. Besides just like filling in those gaps. Otherwise, you did a really great job, and I think that was definitely one of the better performances tonight. So thank you. We good?
All right, give it up for Samira.
Wow. Such amazing performances, don't you think, Pandas?
I'm loving every single one of these dancers in this con. I'm having a fantastic time. I've been on my feet for a long time, but I don't care. It's worth it for you guys. Right? So we should probably bring out another dancer.
Probably should. Pandas, who is our next lovely performer?
Well, earlier, we had, a nice little snack with small sandwich, and now it's time for dessert, because here comes Donut!
Say you'll always be my greatest fan. Sing your favorite words just like a band. Only if you love me like a stand. Oh, down the walk until the end. The pride you find in love and a friend. Baby, let me love you like a stand. Oh, people go through life not knowing what love is. People go through life not showing what love is. I mean, it's like you think you know, but you don't really know. Then you find out, you gotta learn things slow. One thing I know. All my love.
You're trying to make me cry up here. As I said in our prelims, you have a really amazing way of displaying your emotions on the dance floor. I absolutely love every movement you did in that song. I'm like flushed over here. You did a wonderful job, and I'm glad to see you back in the dancing scene. I have not seen you in a long time, and so I'm glad to have you back. Hi.
I've never, so regardless of what I've seen you do before now, I just want to say I've never actually seen you do contemporary before, and in general, we haven't really seen that much tonight at all, so that was a very nice change of pace. Thank you so much for putting that out there. Yeah, like I definitely think that was like top tier, what you did right there, so like very good job. Like the only thing I'll say, it was very touching. I love you, but I wish you in the second half you had like you did kind of stop dancing a little bit, unfortunately. So I do have to dock you for that. But it was moving. It's okay. I won't ruin that for you. You're still beautiful. Hey, give me your hand. You're beautiful. It's okay. You did what you wanted to do. Great job.
I love it start like how like it was moving, like just straight like putting like so much energy behind your movement, how like sharp it looked, and also like that it was really cute. I guess it made me feel.
Can I tell them there we go, now I can tell them to give it up for Donut. Was it just me or was that routine really sweet?
No.
Thank you, Ruby. Oh my goodness, well, I think we should bring out another performer then for them. What do you think there, Midnight?
Oh, most definitely. Our next performer, Eventide.
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie enemies. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake away, 'cause you tasted every walking, thinking that you're only option, but you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun's up and the colors blinding, take a world and we need to find it, leave behind the door. Never be seen, come around, going right your life, burn so bright, to the sky, and it's open wide, your legs with fire, the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, as you dream with your eyes wide open, and you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open, so come alive. I see it in your eyes, you believe that you need to hide your face, afraid to step outside, so you lock the door, but don't you stay that way. In the shadows, when you open your eyes, 'cause once you see it, oh, you'll never be outside. The light is shining, the light keep on shining. You can prove it's on you, can't be afraid.
Hello, baby doll. So that was a really fun song selection. Where's the spotlight? What illuminated this man? You worked for it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I really enjoyed the power of your hits. You definitely were, hitting your marks very strongly, and I did appreciate that. So thank you for doing that. I would love to see in the future a little more footwork because it was a lot of like arm hits. So what you were doing here was good. Just don't forget about them walkie-talkies. You know what I'm saying? All right. And also, one more thing. And this isn't something just you do. A lot of people do this. So I just want to put this out there for all dancers. It's generally better to not like walk around and clap. Like believe me, if you're serving it, they will clap for you. Like, serve it and earn the flawless landing, because you can earn it. I know you can, okay? Okay? Alright, good job. Wait. Are we done? Wait.
Okay, I thought you was done already. No, but I, like Brittany said, I like how you moved around the stage, the footwork. It must be really hard doing those giant feety paws. No, but I don't know, like, I would have fell a long time ago. I mean, I already lost a foot paw AC, so everyone should know that already. But, no, but keep up the good footwork, mix it up a little bit, and do the best you can with those big meaty paws.
I really like that energy on your choreo. Really nice song. Building maybe on what they said is like, yeah, also go a bit more on the level, like as mentioned before, like up, down, on the floor. So that also goes a bit with the footwork. However, for that, I really enjoy looking at your choreo, or watching your choreo. I can't do that. Well, I mean. I find it kind of funny that the song says eyes wide open and yours still has the eyes closed. Awesome. I think I mentioned that in friend though that day. Probably meeting.
Yep. Good job. You're around the block. You're even tied.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, Audie, you're gonna want the air horn ready. You got it ready? I don't know about you, but I play odds on eventide.
Show me what you got.
So, to be honest, number one, I really do like their suit. It's fantastic. But because of the magic theme, all I thought was, who animated the Tide Pod? You can kill me later. I give you permission to punch me later for that. Yes. It is amazing. No, it really is. But it's a magic theme. I had to do it. So you can punch me later. I mean, not in the air. But anyway. Well, I guess we should probably bring out another performer. You guys have so many performers you get to watch this year. So many. Okay. You have so many performers this year. So everybody, let's give it up for Hijinks!
I look up from the ground to see your side. Into your eyes, you look away from me, and I see there's something you're trying to hide. And I reach for your hand, but it's cold. You pull away again, and I wonder what's on your mind. And then you say to me, you made a dumb mistake. You start to tremble and your voice begins to break. You say the cigarettes on the counter weren't your friends, they were my mates. And I feel the color draining from your face. And my friend said, I know you love her, but it's over. It doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let it go, it'll be alright. So I asked her back at all the messages you'd sent. And I know it wasn't right, but it was messing with my head. And everything deleted like the past year it was gone. And when I touched your face, I could tell you moving on. But it's not the fact that you kissed him yesterday, it's the feeling of betrayal that I just can't seem to shake. And everything I know tells me that I should walk away, but I just wanna stay. And my friend said, I know you love her, but it's over, mate. It
Right? Really good performance. I really enjoyed that. Also, a lot of emotion. I also just see you. Oh my god, you're so cute. The only thing like I would say is this tiny little, and I think I'm being a bit nitpicky. Just make sure a bit more careful with your footing. But like, just tiny, like it's only two spots, but like you just nitpicking at this point. But our performance is like perfect. Really love it.
He's doing that. I want to say I really appreciate the confidence you had in really taking your time with your movements, because it really read so powerfully. The fact that you weren't too concerned with like being like super high energy, like you had moments where you were, and it read great. When you took your time, it really did come through well. And it can be so hard to have that confidence to like, oh, I'm gonna be doing so much. When you took your time, it was beautiful. The emotions came through. You connected with your music super well, and I enjoyed. I know it's a cliche term for some of you, but musicality, 100% on point. That was beautiful. Good job.
Same thing, I absolutely loved it. I like the emotion you put into it. The one thing, and it's the same exact thing we talked about pretty much those two. Yeah, the first one was good. The second one, it looked like you almost tripped. Yeah, it's a really, really hard thing that you brought out. It's the one. Okay, well, if it's not the movie, it's the one where you tried to skip on one leg right after you got up from off the floor. You know the one. Yeah, just for clarification. Other than that, I think it was absolutely great, and I loved everything you did.
Oh my goodness, I'm having such a great time here tonight, but I think we should bring out yet another performer for them. What do you think, Midnight?
I don't know, is the audience ready for another performer? I think they're ready. Our next performer is Tommy Fox.
So I just want to say I really enjoy how smooth you are. Like, it's like silky butter across that stage. It was very nice. I will say, like, I would like to see a little more tempo change just to really give it more dynamics. But what you did do was very solid, and I don't want to detract from that. So, like, very good performance. Like so just to elevate in the future, just more moments where you change it up, your speed up a little bit. But otherwise, that was still key. Very good job.
You do some really nice and sharp moves there. The only thing I'll say, like Brenda said, is vary a bit more the tempo, and also I feel like you also could use a bit more like going up and down too. Most of the time you were like standing up, and also I feel some of your moves would like benefit from isolating parts of your body instead of using all of it. Just maybe to emphasize the movement, use only like or your arms or your legs or your torso separate from each other. Apart from that, it's like really nice moves and sharp moves.
Great job, Tommy. All right, coming down to the wire, but we still got a couple left for you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Mendez, who do we got next?
We are ready to bring out Nova!
That was a really cute performance. I love your hair. Love the little thing. Two things. One thing was right after, like, past halfway when we were skipping around the thing. I felt like you could have did like a lot more with that one. Like even some different footwork, upper body work, just something different to mix it up. And well, I mean that was pretty much it. But I just want you in the future just to mix it up a little bit. You know, do some more upper body work. And if you're gonna do something with your legs, especially moving around in this big crowd, entertain our guests, at least at the very minimum, or at least, you know, one direction, you know what I mean? But other than that, I think I like it.
Oh wow. Yeah, so exactly. It's great that you were, I was like, you working your feet. So yeah, that definitely just like add, yes, those clompy stoppies. Just definitely add more to your footwork in the future. And what I would love to see is, but he didn't say, I think he didn't say this. Thanks. Sharpen up your hits, like more powerful hits. Like you have them read a little, just like more powerfully, to like really hit those beats. That's what I would say. But you have good presence, and I appreciated that. So thank you.
You look, you got like a choreo planned, and you like all your movement. You got like a sequence to your movement. The only thing I would say is try to have more confidence. You're out here on the stage, everyone is looking at you, own the stage. Yeah. So go out there, do everything, and go out there with the energy. It's a really good job.
Very good.
One last thing to all the dancers as well. One thing I think none of the judges have said so far, y'all all have been using the floor space, and thank you for using the floor space.
Great use of space if you've got your bingo card.
But always move with purpose. Always move with purpose.
Alrighty.
Oh, we're winding down here. We got a couple of competitors left. You guys want the next one? All right, our next competitor is Blue North.
Blue North! I really like how you do this song. Okay, yeah.
Jesus, big Raise your voice like a bike, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I really like how you use like a lot of the lyrics, a lot of the music you use really well. It just seems you dropped a bit on energy on the later part, and some of your movements got a bit less sharp. But apart from like, especially the starting part was really strong.
Why is it so loud for me and it's so quiet for you? I don't understand. Hi. So, your movements are really impressive. I really enjoyed how you connected with that song. You served it well. The only thing I'll say is, I know what you can do. I feel like at times you were playing a little bit safe, and like I know you have the potential to like really like put more out there because like I know you're a top contender. So like never hold back, please, because I know you're a fierce queen. You are a fierce queen, Mama. Yes, do that. I know you are. Overall, though, definitely one of the better performances, and just keep serving, please.
Alright guys, give it up for Blue North!
Fantastic job. Ladies.
Panda, did you know the color blue can move like that?
If I know.
I'm partly blue and I don't think I can move like that.
Well, I had a joke I was going to make, and it's so terrible if I can make it.
Do it!
Well, I just wish that Blue had dad because then it would have been Blue, dad, booty, dad, booty.
No! Get off the stage!
They literally took me off my microphone for that. Thank you. I deserve that.
Alright, Panda, you want to introduce our next dancer?
Well, here's the thing. The next competitor is also the final competitor of the evening. So we need all that last bit of energy for... Of course, my phone turns off. Oh, don't be scared by the spooky critter!
Mouth full of gum in the driveway. My friends on the floor in the back of my car. Let it ride. Who is my mind? Who is my mind? Who is my mind? Maybe it's in the gutter where I left my love. I don't expect to find. My tears falling down. Think that I feel better, and I needed somebody to lean on.
Right, Squeaky. You okay? You okay? You good? She ain't warm. She ain't done. Okay. So, I really enjoyed her connecting with the song. You definitely had some very good hits at points, and I'm glad you were using the tools you had. I will say though, I know there is sometimes. So obviously, I understand the instinct to want to interpret literally lyrics, and that's great. But if you have a repeating lyric, try to think of different ways to interpret it. Or at least just branch off of that into more dance technique. Because for example, when you're doing the in my head thing, you kind of stuck with that for a bit, and you definitely don't want to get too stuck at any one moment, like really like change it up and like service a lot of variety. But overall, I enjoyed your mix, and I think you had good stage presence. So keep that up.
Performance and especially the first part, something I think would improve it. It would really like you had that hit, but it seems like in some parts it would like you can like anticipate the next movement, especially on those like clapping parts. Just make sure you hit those pops and actually like stay there for a bit before proceeding to the next one. Apart from that, that part was really nice.
Just to let you guys know, if you are someone with a badge name with the word Fox in it, you may have lost your badge in this room. Please see operations, they will have it for you. Don't try to leave and come back into the room without it. All right,
guys, give it a round for all of our dancers. Competitors have gone does not mean the dancing action is over. We have a showcase for you guys.
Not me. No, be glad for that. We've got a real dancer dancing for you.
What? Panda.
Alright, well, enough of us before AB shuts us off. Let's bring up Seth. Thank you, AB. Let's bring up Seth Gladiator.
Wait, are you still dancing? Yeah. Hey, come on up and dance. Come on.
Higher difficulty!
Is this last year all over again? Candace, do your thing!
That better be a gift by the end of the convention, just saying.
Candace, bust the move!
It took me a long time to learn that.
Hey, where's the music?
Yeah. I know how to stall, but I'm better with my voice and my feet. Midnight, you stall.
Dance, Candace, dance!
Dance off!
Dance off! Keep dance off! Forward!
Technical difficulties. I should be planned better for testing it. Dance, pandas, dance. Like Weird Owl on the screen for some reason. You know what? No, if you're gonna do that, do the churning butter one. I want the churning butter one. Can you do the churning butter one?
It's time to stop. No more.
Come on, churning butter. There we go. The churning butter.
Churn that butter!
Turn in lots of butter, raise the pot on Monday, sooner raise another.
Well, while we wait for our technical difficulties, let's give a round of applause for the wonderful hotel here in the West End.
And to AV, who has been a really great sport this entire event. Seth, are you ready to dance? Well, dance!
If I offered you my heart, would you still be mine? And if I sacrificed my soul, would you turn back time? Maybe when you touch me, manifestation, vibration, it all comes rushing through my veins. But time has come for me to change before I lose my way. 'Cause maybe I know deep inside me I'm strong. I can make it, but then I see you, I feel you. It all comes rushing back to me.
So I just want to say, like, after my little just stupid stalling stuff out here, I had to go drink like 4 glasses of water. These guys are out here doing a full like 2-minute set, essentially wrapped in a giant carpet, which, you know, if they literally were, it would just be like. But props to each and every single performer of the evening. One big last round of applause, please. So why don't we have our wonderful performers back out on the stage, you know, just kind of, or not on the stage, on the floor. Come on down and we'll get everything sorted out here. Okay, we'll have them entertain you with one last little.
The judges still need time?
Yeah, the judges just need a little more time to finish compiling the scores.
Adi, can you give us something for the dancers to dance to down here?
Oh my goodness. Once again, one last big round of applause for the judges, the AV crew, the hotel staff that switched us over so quick, the volunteers to make this thing go. And each and every performer, you guys did an amazing, amazing job. Midnight, would you like to announce our third place winner?
Can I get a drum roll, please? Our third place winner of the MCFC 2019 dance competition is Taku!
All right, may I have another drum roll? Second place of the Motor City Fur Converse Dance Competition is Hijinks! All right, good night. You and I, we're going to do this one together. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? The winner
of the
2019 Fursuit Dance Competition is 3, 2, 1. Tomato Monkey! Once again, amazing job to each and every single performer. And thank you, everyone in the audience, for coming out and making this event what it is. Without you guys, we'd just be performing to an empty room, and that would just be weird. Thanks again. Hope you had a great competition, and good night!